cafe. The concept for the cafe is a cafe, gallery, and gift shop. And we'll also be housing a silversmithing studio. My father is a silversmith, so he'll be demonstrating his art and his technique, and he'll also be offering classes. This cafe is kind of my test kitchen. I want to take this concept and do it in other cities. Our goal is to just kind of showcase what Native American cuisine and art is evolving into, because we kind of have these people have an image of Native American, but it's through historical lenses. It's things that you've seen, like Edward S. Curtis photographs or old movies. And for me and my peers, it's not like that at all. They're very contemporary artists out there that are pretty unknown, and I kind of want to get them exposure and kind of show that Native American culture is still evolving. It's still alive and viable, and it changes and evolves just like any other culture. We're not just stuck in time. So that's part of the reason for doing this.
Okay.
I always wondered why on the reservation, little food stands, they didn't like spice things up, or they didn't do a lot of variations. It was always the same thing. So as I got older, I started to experiment with recipes and ideas, and that's how I got into cooking this particular cuisine. The most familiar dishes will be the Navajo tacos, fried bread, pozole. Those are things that are familiar if you've ever been around Southwestern Native people. So we're taking those kind of classic concepts and contemporizing them. And we're also taking, borrowing from other types of cuisine and kind of infusing it into our dishes. So, an example would be the fiery shrimp. It's a fiery shrimp on a blue corn polenta. Polenta is used in a lot of Italian cooking. This just happens to be made from blue corn, and it's a very distinctive taste, and it's used quite a bit on the southwestern reservations. Well, eventually we're trying to start Black Sheep Foundation. We'd like to raise funds to teach the trade, either cooking or silversmithing or pottery, to at-risk youth, kind of, and not only just to give them something to do, give them a career option, but the traditional style of silversmithing, it has died out a little bit. There's not a lot of silversmiths that still do every piece by hand. They fabricate every piece by hand. There's a lot of sand casting, a lot of molds being made, and I just want to reintroduce that as an option for the youth. That way of making Navajo jewelry, silver jewelry, stays with the youth and doesn't die off.